Yo, what's up YouTube? This is your boy Liger,
And Katie.
and we are the Nintendo Duo. And we have a next disc view for you guys out there. A game that is gonna take us a long time to beat. We beat the game, of course, but I mean to do,
All the extra content.
which is crazy. We're talking about Hyrule Warriors. Now, I'm gonna give a warning right here. This is, like I said, we don't, we buy games, we love it, so we don't do the whole scores and all that stuff like other people. But here, let me give a warning. If you're a Zelda fan, you might not like this game, called what it is. It's a Zelda skin on the Dynasty Warriors. If you're a Dynasty Warrior fan, I think you like this game. If you're a Nintendo fan that has that Dynasty Warrior flavor to it, you like this game. Is there repetition? Yes. Let's put a fact to this. Every game is repetitious. From Mario, from Call of Duty, from shooters to racers to platformers, everything is just the way you execute it that keeps you interested. And I think they executed this very well. This is basically, I grew up on beat 'em ups, Street of Rage, Final Fight, Turtles in Time, and this is a 3D. This baby call it hack and slash. Well, beat 'em ups to me. So, Hyrule Warriors. So, when Hyrule Warriors was announced, I was a little about it. I was lukewarm. While KD now,
I was excited. I was like, look at this.
and she's not. I'm the token Zelda fan, just like she's a token Pokemon fan. I'm the Zelda fan. I was like, okay, and she was excited.
Yeah. See what happened?
I got more information and I decided to say, you know what? This is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. And it's coming out great. So let's talk about Hyrule Warriors itself in general in one way. What do you think about it?
It's hard.
Well, for
It's hard for one person.
Well, for preference, we watched a couple of reviews and people were saying it's kind of soft and boring or whatever. So we wrapped it up. When we first played through the game, we got in a high setting.
Just played it on hard.
Just to keep us, engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't feel, you know what I mean? But continue. It's hard.
But it's also just awesome to like play with all the different characters from, the Zelda franchise, and Impa, who's one of my favorite characters to play with, and Ganondorf and his beautiful hair.
That beautiful hair. Everybody loves that beautiful hair for Ganondorf.
That should just be a real thing. That should be canon right now.
That locks, those red.
He
locks.
looks better with that hair. It really does.
I know, cause
That's
Kate,
the first thing I saw. His hair.
And she's like, "Oh my God, that was hair, those locks." And we did the commercial when I showed you when he opened his chest and he had head and shoulders.
Yeah.
But yes, it's pretty cool, and then the story is alright. It's not, every story is not gonna be captivating, but it was alright story. Me knowing all the story, the canon, and everything, it's alright. It's fan service. That's what it's all about. We know that's what it is.
Yep.
And at the time, just to let you know too, at the time of this, which is that we are giving you this review, Koei Tecmo, the producer, just wanted to sell 100,000 in America, just to make profit. Lo and behold, it's already past the 1 million mark. Holy crap! They make some money. Nintendo and Koei Tecmo made some money.
They made bank.
They made bank on this game. It surpassed way beyond what they thought a sale wise would be. So, hoping in the future they come back and do something again that's pretty cool again.
With Ganondorf in his hair.
Yeah, because it's funny. Because just for reference too, Koei Tecmo is releasing Dynasty Warriors 8. There's gonna be on every other console than Nintendo. Let's see how that sells. Cause the past couple ones have been on multi-platforms, and it took a while for them to break a million mark. And it's on one console, and it broke a million mark.
That's the Nintendo magic. Just sprinkle some fairy dust.
I know, right? But back to the game. it's a cool game. I mean, like I said, the story it's all right.
You get to play as so much characters.
But the thing that's as Katie's saying is, I mean, is the characters. So the first time you play as Zelda, you can play as Zelda. She has some cool moves.
Zelda's not the person who's either a damsel in distress or just, behind the scenes quiet like she normally is. She has awesome design.
Yep.
She has great armor and powers and stuff like that. She's like doing things.
Which is awesome.
She's already awesome a long time ago because, how she carries herself and whatnot. But now she's on the battlefield. She's a commander and stuff like that.
Yep. And of course you have, as Katie said, Emperor. I also like playing with Emperor. She's pretty cool.
She's pretty awesome.
Now Katie uses the big knife. I like using the Naginata.
Yeah.
You know what? She has one more weapon. That's the next thing too. All these characters got weapons. Good God.
But just weapons on weapons.
Yeah. So you know what? They're all things to break up the monotonous of repeat. You know what I mean? It is.
And you can unlock the evil characters.
Yep. And of course, your favorite character is
Volga right now.
Volga is her favorite character, which is, Volga, for most people who don't know, which of course is the boss from Ocarina of Time. It was the
Bulgaria.
dragon. Yeah, and you can see that when he does the entrance, you saw the dragon going around like that.
Yeah, you can turn into that.
Which is
he's just so cool, and he's just cool.
Of course, I'm sticking. My favorite character is Link. I just love his his spin that cleared the room.
Oh, Volga can do that too.
A lot of a new character.
With his dragon.
Yes, I know, but Alana's also pretty cool too with some of her moves. I like Alana's moveset as well too.
Yeah, for a new character, she fits in really, really nice.
Yeah, Minda, she's good, but put it this way, they're characters who are good in doing focus attacks.
Yeah.
And all around. Link is all around. Zelda's all around, Volga's all around, But there's people who can only do clear the room attacks. And when you need to get that boss character, whatever, their attacks don't hit, as fast as it need to be to break them down. If you know what I mean. But also, like I said, Koei Tecmo, and of course with the help of Inuma, made a good game because it's not only just, like I said, it's not only the Zelda skin on there. You get some cool moves into those things, and like
you got some nice combos and some special attacks.
Yeah, the special attacks is one, but you could press different buttons. But that what I'm trying to say is like this: you have you still need items to do stuff like you do in Zelda. The boomerang, the hook shot, whatever. Those still do platforming. They still do certain things in the game, and also. When it power up, man, it's awesome. Like I like how you use the moon in the hookshot power up. That's awesome. Creepy moon.
Yeah, at first it scared me a bit. Like, what's happening? Is this a cutscene? Is this part what's happening? Oh, that's the power up. All right.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. And also, I love that cutscene when you're fighting a certain boss.
Yeah, like Volga. Volga.
Yeah, but what is it? Argon?
Yeah, Aragon.
Yeah, and you saw that thing, and it's like, that's so crazy to see the moon to pull the moon to do that. That's one thing about Nintendo I like. They take care of their products, man. They show you that they didn't sprinkle magic on this game. They dumped a whole bag on this bastard.
It's like they went to the Great Fairy herself.
And just tell, hey, and just smack the chick. Put that stuff on there, man. Put that special sauce on there.
It's also great to see like all those characters from before then all revamped and whatnot.
Yes.
So now it's
I mean, the character list is amazing. And like I said, the gameplay is good. You have,
the awesome stages and the music. The music
is bond and the one also good. I like like I said, we like all kind of music. And to see it, to take the Zelda, because like I said, I love really the orchestra music for Zelda, but to see that they take it and then turn it into that rock, and it was good. The heavy metal, I like it.
It was awesome.
So you got that, and then of course, what the next thing that I like about this game is the adventure map. We maybe about 60, maybe 70% on the first adventure map.
Really?
Yeah, because only the upper this way we didn't unlock.
Oh, I thought it was like 15.
Yeah, that is crazy. Oh, before we get into that, next thing too, we love playing the game together because of they implemented that split screen perfectly. It's not split screen on the screen, but
Like the TV.
But the person who has a gamepad has his own screen and could go anywhere and do anything they want. And
While the person has the TV and they could just do whatever they want as well.
oh man, that's an awesome implementation. That's how we basically play the game, and we love it. Yes, it takes a frame hit. Yes, it looks a little slow and it looks like whatever. But
Personally, I don't really see the difference. Unless it's like a horde full of enemies, then
Yeah.
you could just see a tiny hit, but it's like it's not bothering.
yeah, as again, we like gameplay. It's fun. It's fun. I don't need it to be this graphics superpower to show me whatever. It takes a frame hit. Boo hoo hoo. So bias be warned. That's what it is. It takes a frame hit when you split it, but it's still awesome to play the game and you have your screen and my screen. I say, hey Katie, go down that way and do this while I go that way and do that.
Without being distracted by, seeing the other person's screen on
Yeah,
the TV.
and TV and
Yeah.
doing the cross-eye stuff and everything. That's pretty cool. And you know what? Just to also to explain it out, basically, the Dynasty Warriors, a lot of people don't know is they give you many scenarios. You have to keep. You have to go in there, fight a lot of people. Once you fight a certain amount of bad guys, the keeper boss comes, your guys take over, and you go to the next keep. It's strategizing, because sometimes your keeps get taken back over, including that frustrating part with Daruna with the boulders. Oh, that was a pain in the butt.
Or like one boss that like spits out seeds, and you gotta watch out for those attacks.
Yeah, Manhandler.
Yeah.
Who came up with that name? Manhandler, really? Anyway, but it's a cool game like that. And like I said, there are things they could do to improve. Like they have these things called outposts. Cause basically what happens is after a while, when you press the stick to move, after a while, if you're not doing that, you start to run. And you have these things called outposts. Now, if they were smart, and again, this is a suggestion, but again, it would make it better if once you beat the outpost, you could use it as a teleporting spot to if you go all up north, and the people say, oh, my keep in the south is getting taken over again, go to a teleport post. If you have both of them under your control, teleport down. That'd have been cool.
Yeah. But that also would have been too easy.
In some cases, yeah, but it'll have made it, but it still have been, because sometimes you gotta run a long way to get back down.
But
that's why, like I said, that's why it's the split with us is pretty cool.
It's too easy.
But going back to what we said, they have an adventure mode, and I like the weapon systems that you could build up your weapons and all that stuff. The bazaar, you have a nice skill tree, and we maxed that out yet.
Almost.
And of course, you gotta also, I like how they put in this stuff because you have to get a certain amount of golden scatellas, and those things sometimes are the hardest thing to freaking find. You're in the area, you hear the sound, and it's like, where the hell are you, little bastard? But
put on your magnifying glass.
I know, right? But the scatellas, you have to have like maybe 25 and 50 and 75 to open up the skill tree even more, because you cap after a while you cap a certain amount, right?
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool as well. I can't argue to that point. That's pretty cool. So here we go. Going back down to the adventure map. I like how they did the original adventure map where you could go and you do certain things and you win. It's pretty cool. It's very big. The first adventure map is very big. Now, with the DLC, people, this is how you do DLC. With the DLC, you have another map plus other costumes plus other characters. And the DLC map, the other DLC maps, Majera's Master one is big, but Twilight wasn't that big.
No, but it also has a gimmick, so.
Yeah, they have a gimmick of you got the darkness, the shadows, of course.
and certain things you have to get a certain rank to like open up portals to teleport and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's technically the same size.
And then of course we got the Majora's Mask one coming out. And the moon's supposed to be coming out, so you might have a time on it. I don't know. We don't know yet. We'll see how that works.
No thanks.
Come on, you gotta play with me.
No thanks.
Don't be a hater now.
No thanks.
You got me to play the game. Anyway, but it's $20. You get a lot of content for $20.
And that's what I like about Nintendo with their DLCs and stuff like that. They give you they give you more for your buck, and it's like reasonable price as well. They give you a whole lot of content
for your money. Yeah, because everybody's talking about the amiibos and stuff like that. Again, you saw the amiibo in the Nintendo Direct. You don't have to buy the amiibos.
It's not
to
like
enjoy the game.
It's not like they're like forcing you.
Yeah, they're not forcing you to do all this stuff.
It's
okay?
just added enjoyment if you want to.
Basically, as Katie's looking forward to, she's trying to get that Bowser.
Of course.
And I'm trying to get that Ike. And hopefully that Zero Suit Samus. Can't wait for that one to come out. Gotta get that sexiness.
I can wait.
But we're not,
I might get both Bowsers.
Maybe so. But we have, like I said, we only have 3. As big as Nintendo fans as we are, we only have 3 amiibos. And we're not going to bash anybody who has a lot of amiibos. And we're not going to bash people who don't want to, people out there, I don't think it's a gimmick, whatever. Well, you don't have to buy them. So if it's a gimmick to you, don't buy them and don't bring them down. I mean, Hyrule Warriors, you take the amiibos and you unlock new weapons.
And you can get money too, so
and
rubies.
Some materials too.
And yeah, so it's really helpful.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So like I said, all that right there is pretty cool how Nintendo did it. It's really awesome. So I mean, if you could tell by us how we talk right now, we enjoy the game. We think it is a good game to put in your repertoire because again, if you don't like it, if you don't like a lot of repetitious games, don't go buy it. But if you perked about it, and you want to play something challenging and have fun and just again, if you like the old beat 'em up games from the old and retro and past, I think this is a good game for you to pick up. And also the DLC is not bad. It's $7.99 for each pack, but $20 for all combined. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
And we don't buy DLCs a lot either. That's for sure.
Nope. It has to be a game that I really, really, really like.
Yeah.
Or just the DLC has to be like really, really enticing.
Yeah.
To be like, hey.
Cause like Mario Kart, we had to.
Yeah.
Mario Kart, we had to. Me personally, Fire Emblem was the first DLC I ever bought ever, and I enjoyed it. Trying to still beat that piece of that last DLC. That thing is hard as hell. But again, I can't hate on it because I put over 400 hours in that one game. Holy crap. It's crazy.
How much years is that? 2
years. Just holy crap. No, it's just an addicting gameplay. I mean, I've beaten the game on, with the 2 options already. But that DLC where everybody's ramped up at the last, it's hard. But other than that, that's Fire Emblem. That's for its own review. But Hyrule Warriors, we liked it, we enjoy it, we still gonna be playing it for a while to come. We can't wait for that new DLC to come out, Majora's Mask. Have some fun with it, at least to see what's going on with it.
Yeah.
Get your little tingle on and hit people with money bags or rupee bags.
No, thank you.
As creepy as it is, but as again, we enjoy it. So we want to thank everybody for watching this video. Right now, as usual, this is your boy Liger
and Katie
for Nintendo Duo. And remember, what's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect for you. When it comes to games, just play them, man. Simply play your games. Peace out.